Hair down, hair down. Baby, I gotta work this in here some type of way. I know this a little ghetto, y'all, but I gotta get this in here so I can actually record the live. Because, baby, these nails. It's the nails. I know it. It's the back. Lord jeez. TJ, I may need you to come put this in here because my nails too long and I don't know what's going on now. Yeah, I'm about to do a live comedy show for my birthday. Okay. TJ! Y'all see my glass is coming down and everything. Don't worry, y'all. I'm going to get this done one way or the other. Timothy! All right, yeah, I just need you to come get my phone in here. I'm doing a live already. And I didn't even introduce myself the great way that I come in because, hello, everyone. This is going to be a live comedy show. You're a full living room comedy. Westside Neca Dat MFkn Gurrrrl. Let's get into it. Okay, so I just need this in here, son. So I could, like... I don't... Okay, that I'm not waiting for him. Okay. That was a waste of time. All right, so I'm going to try to see if I could possibly slide it like that. Like that. I don't need you any further, TJ. Ooh, child. All right. All right. Let's get ready. Let me make sure this is up so y'all can hear me. Hey! Welcome to You a Full Living Room Comedy. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's my birthday, y'all. Y'all ain't know that? You can go, TJ. I don't need you any further.
Oh, you don't? I got you.
Back on.
Okay. All right.
I know, baby. Now leave me alone while I'm doing my live. I know you care. Welcome to You a Full. Oh, wait a minute. I think they still calling me, y'all. What she say? I put my head up for the balloon. Spinning while my hands up. Yo, it's my birthday, y'all. 43. 4 and 3. What you got? Hold that cup like. Hold that. Hold that. Woo! Never drop that alcohol, baby. Say. Hello. I need me some water, y'all. What's up, y'all? I'm 43 today. As of 6 a.m. this morning, I'm 43. Big 43, not the little one. Okay? So we got that straight. 83 babies rock. Taurus gangland. Gang. All that. Woo, let me catch my breath, y'all, because it's going to take a minute. Baby, I'm going to tell y'all. I had a day party planned. I don't know who this is, but this man plays the same music in front of my house. And I wish he was gone. All right. Back to You a Full Living Room Comedy and Poetry. Thank you for tuning in, y'all, on my 43rd birthday. Woo! Baby. Y'all see this here? I said I'm bringing in the store because X-Men on the way. Come on. Y'all done catch that? What's going on? So I'm about to get a golf club because it's going to be like my mic. Yeah. Hold on. Lord have mercy. Y'all, I went together today, I see. I be trying to stay on task and stuff. Anyway, now my fupa trying to show y'all. This too much. Yeah, I got a fupa because I got 3 kids. All right. Ugh. And all those natural. Child. Roll back up on the foop. Okay. All right, so the poem. I will start out with a poem, and then I'll get right into my comedy set. Because like I said, I was supposed to be having a day party, but the day party pretty much went like, I was asleep at 3. And I didn't get up until now. So I am sorry to everybody that I invited to my day party. Charge it to my sleep because I'm 40-something, okay? Anyways, let me get this fan a little blowing because y'all know a sister get hot because of perimenopause. So it's going to be a situation all the time. So my poem is this. Welcome to the land of 43. It brings new chapters to you. If this chapter isn't for you, then it's time to move on. Anybody that's for you, if they don't go with your plan or your purpose, it's time to move along. We're not going to continue to stay and wait for you. At gate 43, when it tells me to go to lunch, I'm a lunch. I'm a fighter, y'all. Been fighting my whole life. As Miss Sophia said, all my life I had to fight. But if Hoppo hit me again, just like that. And also, thinking about Tina when she was in a limo. And I thought he had total control, but then Tina had to show his ass. Fuck you think you doing? Boy, I could fight back too, shit. Because when you get your strength back, then you realize every abuse, everything that people said about you, everything that they told you that you weren't going to be, you're now becoming that person. You're now becoming who you always envision yourself as, and you're getting there slowly but surely. But surely, slowly, you're getting there. And as you get there, on gate 43, as we take off, if you ain't a part of my purpose, if you're not a part of my destiny, then guess what? We will close the doors to those who are oncoming because you don't belong here. You're envious, you don't belong here. You're a hater, you're a player hater just because you don't belong here. And just because you're on a new purpose and a new plan, and people will hate you just for you because you are you and you don't care and you will be authentically you. So from 1983, established on the west side of Chicago, Shy Iliad calling my city. Do you understand what I came through? Do you understand what I've been through? The drive-bys, the hit the deck, or you gonna get hit. Being in a life of crime and sin, and then you become born again. Now, just because you're born again don't mean that you don't look down on other people and tell them that they ain't nothing. Being born again is spreading this gospel, the truth, love, if you can. Now, I will say this. God say if it's be peaceably, live peaceably with all men. But then he didn't say you had to live peaceably with all men because all men ain't going to be like that. So on chapter and gate 43, as I take off, I see my destiny. It gets closer. You're gonna fly, my girl. Fly, fly, fly. It's time to launch off, y'all. Stop playing games. Stop playing with your heart. Stop playing with your mind. Stop playing with what the purpose that you have. You ain't got to go to no palm reader to see what God has for you when you know what's for you. If he said it in his word, his word never comes back void. So whenever he sent his word out to say, it's going to do just that. And I'm here to tell you as a living testament, being in the street life, living in the street life was not something that I wanted to do, but ended up doing. And as chapter 43 has came, it's taught me so many things that I needed to know in this year alone. But I give all praise to Jah, to God, Abba Father. I reach my hand and I say, Father, keep me covered. Keep my family covered. Keep everything concerning me covered. Because without you, Lord, I can't make it. Without you, God, I couldn't make it. So, I thank God that he awoke me this morning. He be glorified and magnified because of his grace towards me. And that's why I can have grace towards others. And again, I will always and forever be me. And if you can't accept me for who I am, bye-bye, baby. Flight 43 is not for you. And that's that piece. Neca the Soul Sister. Woo! Neca the Soul Sister. Now let's get right on into this comedy shit. I am excited. Y'all thought I wasn't going to bring the storm. Oh, what? X-Man say, come get on a ship. Baby, Wolverine is my man, though. I don't care. I don't know if Storm and Wolverine never went together, but they go together now because I'm her today. Okay? So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you. Share this live with other people. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. Y'all see my nails. Sparkle, did them. Sparkle. Yes, honey. So I'm grateful to God because he has brought me through a lot of things. I mean, a lot of things. I've been through a lot. And it's a lifetime. But some of the shit I just got to sit back and think. Now, why the hell was that way? And I think to myself, as Louis Armstrong said, I think to myself. Now, Granny say, you can think to yourself. But she said, once you get to talking to yourself, you done lost your way. My Granny, baby, that was her favorite line. She be like, look at here. Look at here, look at here now. Okay? There's so many people in this world, I'm telling you, I've never been a person envious of nobody. I've never been a person that's jealous of their friends. I've never been a person that, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some hoes out here that be hating on you. You be like, you get in a conversation, you know how you get in a conversation, you get to talking to them, and you be like, this bitch a hater. Why am I talking to her? Okay? Show her ass. So, I remember, I'm just out the gate. I had so many friends, well, supposed to be friends, right? That were supposed to be like, we have some type of it was supposed to be a loyalty code. Now, I don't know if you know about girl loyalty codes. I'm quite sure guys don't have them because they gonna fuck who they want to fuck, right? But it was so many of my friends, well, supposed to be, I just put the quotes up there, the air quotes. And that baby daddies will be like, let me hit that, let me hit it. Put the cross up for you. I don't do that. I got a girl code. It's a girl code. And the girl code for me is really, really honesty for your ass. Because my thing is, the same way a woman get a man, is the same way they can lose them. It be so many women out here thinking they winning, baby. You thinking you winning and you losing the whole time and don't know it. So that's why I come in there. I'm going to tell a bitch like it is. Bitch, that nigga don't want you. Go on about your business, girl. Leave him the fuck alone. It's bomb ass. It's dirty. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I had friends that they would pretend like they were so cool with me. And the whole time, they was plotting and scheming and trying to get up with my baby daddy. So I say, guess what, self? That bitch ain't your friend. I said, damn. I wish I would have fucked up baby daddy when I had a chance. And then come to find out, it ain't even her baby daddy. Hoes be out here wildin', Joe, for real. Over niggas or whatever it is. They be wildin'. Like, straight wildin'. See a couple of girls fight. They arguing in the restaurant. You know, and when you go to the hoodest restaurants, you know, you gonna get some good food, but you might see a couple of fights or something. I don't know. It's gonna go there. Some type of way, baby. So, two girls in a restaurant. I guess they mess with the same nigga. They got a baby by the same nigga, right? They up here. Bitch, I'm the one that's gonna always be there for him, bitch. Now they arguing over this man, right? Where it's about to come to blows. About to come, Rocky Balboa, okay? And these bitches arguing and arguing and arguing. I continue to listen to the argument because I'm like, what the fuck is they really talking about right here? Y'all, arguing over men. They got life in prison. I had to repeat to myself, did they just say this nigga got life in prison? Matter of fact, what is his name so I can look him up? That shit was crazy. These bitches is really lost it. You about to fight, almost lose your life over a nigga that's in jail for life? Girl, you gotta up your standards. For real. Like, hoes gotta up their standards. Because why in the fuck did you think somebody that's on death row, that's what you might as well say, I'm up on death row, and you believing that he gonna be with you, baby? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I do not think so. There's been a lot of shit going on. Like I said, yeah. I'm already writing movies about this shit. I mean, the shit is crazy. I remember when I was younger, it used to be a movie called Sleeping with the Enemy. Now, I never watched the shit, but I remember that goddamn title so clearly. Sleeping with the motherfucking enemy. Whole time, for 13 years, I was sleeping with the motherfucking enemy and I didn't have a clue. Y'all hear me? I did not have a clue that this man was my enemy. And he always say in the argument, I'm not your enemy. But the whole time he was. That's why women know who the fuck you with. Just because you prayed about it and you see certain things, that doesn't mean that God manifested it for you. So you got to understand that shit too. And walk away. Red flags are always the telltale sign. And as Uncle Ray Charles would say, scratch a lie and find the thief. For real. Scratch a lie and find the thief. And the reason I say that is because really on some real shit, like people, they be on bullshit. But anybody that think they using you, anybody that feel like they are basically trying to break you down some type of way, tell them fuck them. On to the next one. Nobody has time to play games with people anymore. Life is too short. You know, you try to cut your losses. You know, you try to move forward, do what you was called to do. And a lot of times people hold you back. So I say to you, Do not allow people to make you feel like shit. Because 9 times out of 10, you probably already was a piece of shit. I mean, it is what it is. I always say like this. Call an ace a ace and a spade a spade. This shit ain't funny, but this is my story. Thank y'all for the love. Birthday chick, it's the birthday girl. It's the birthday girl. Okay, so I had this thing where I was a little mad. Now, to be honest with you, to tell y'all the story, I've already shared little bits and pieces of it. I don't want to share too much because, shit, y'all gonna see it in the movie. But anyway, I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Go to a fucking school, pick my daughter up. Now, she told me to pick her up a little late that day. I said, okay, because she had a meeting or whatever. Do you not know that these motherfuckers came and took my daughter from me? Now, what type of bullshit is that? So, I didn't know what the hell was going on. Because clearly I wasn't in the picture. I didn't get any emails from the judge or anything. They gave 100% custody. I've had 3 kids. Okay? Now, the oldest one, that motherfucker a lot of times didn't want to be at the house. And I understood. Go stay with your goddamn grandma. Too damn grown. My middle child, he'll chill. He be cool. He be chilling. You know what I'm saying? He a cool dude. My baby, though, she's not used to, like, my boys, they're used to hood stuff, but I literally, like I said, I had no fucking clue. I figured these motherfuckers didn't kidnap my baby. I said, let me call Uncle El Chapo. Wait a minute. I'm going to call Uncle El Chapo. I don't give a fuck. I know I'm black, so that's still my motherfucking honor. Free Unc. You know what I'm saying? After watching the Netflix show, I said, fuck that. Free my Uncle El Chapo. Period. Shit. Cause Unc was that dude. For real. Just watching that, I was like, damn, there's some deep shit. I said, damn. The government's involved. It's like a goddamn conspiracy in Mexico. Okay, but Uncle, that first time I said, I ain't mad at Uncle. It's like an underground railroad, goddammit. Let's get the fuck up out of here. Wow. That is too much. But I look at life and I think about all the things that I've been through. Like I told y'all, I just said in my poem, you know, being involved in being shot at, drive-by shootings and things like that take place in your hood and you gotta hit the deck. That's all you got. I'm gonna tell y'all the dumbest shooting story there is. I hope y'all ready. So, it was my homie. God rest his soul. He's gone on now. OG, triple OG, triple OG. So, basically, OG, he going inside and he serving his man. So he thought. The man started trying to rob him. OG like, man, hell no. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Now, they're doing this whole shootout, right? Guess what my dumb ass do? Lay back. I lay back. I lay back on the stairs, but my legs was still dangling. Now, if they was having a shootout like that, I could have possibly got shot. I said, fuck that, I'm laying back. Crazy as hell, just crazy shit. And it was like I said, it happened so quick and so rapid. I was like, what is going on right now? This is crazy. But yeah, baby, life be lifing, okay? And like I said, when I think about some shit I did, every time, like I said, I'm from the west side of Chicago. Every time, I'm hitting that motherfucking deck. I don't give a fuck. I told my kid, if you hear a bullet or a bullet sound, hit the deck. Okay? You want to live? Hit that motherfucking deck. Okay? You don't care about busting your goddamn head. It's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to hit the deck. Or your ass going to be gone with the wind. You got to choose your destiny at that point. Okay? But I remember, though, so I started gangbang when I was like 12 years old. Doing a lot of crazy shit. A lot of crazy shit just because. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm out here. Outside. What Cardi say? I'm outside. Okay, I was outside. Couldn't see worth a lick because I ain't had my damn glasses back then. I didn't get my glasses until before I get to that part when I got my glasses, it's funny as hell. So before that, prior to me going to high school, I was like, okay. Me and my friends would be walking down the street. They'll be like, hey, girl. Hey, Neca. Hey, NeNe, girl. What's up? I'm hey, girl. Then I look over to my friend. Who the fuck is that? Because I couldn't see shit. Blind as a bat, baby. My mama got me them public ed glasses several times. Them red, y'all know them motherfuckers. Them red ass glasses, big thick ass glasses. I said, no. I'm not rocking those, mama. I said, we're going to have to find a pair we can afford and put a prescription in it. I know I'm blind as a motherfucking bat, but that's what's going to have to happen. So we went ahead and did that. So I got this new transform look. You know, I look like a geek and shit. I mean, if you know me, you know I'm not a fucking geek, but I look like a geek. So my thing was, I'm putting these motherfucking glasses on because when a bitch pull it, they gonna see I'm cray. And baby, they'll pull it, and at 3 o'clock, boom, let's get it. Pop, 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 pop. I'm gonna tear that body up. Whole time. Y'all thought I was a lion. Y'all thought I was a geek. Wasn't a fucking geek. But that was my freshman year at Austin. Then we moved. We moved to Aurora. I still don't like one of my a couple of my cousins because of that. That motherfucker put me out while my mama was gone to Chicago to try to get something going. I told my mama, I say, Mama, these people won't let me get my clothes. So basically, y'all want me to go to school smelling like I did yesterday. Like, who does that? Got my goddamn clothes, bitch. Release them. But yeah, life has been different turns. Like I said, with my first baby daddy, he was killed. That nigga was crazy anyway. He was crazy, for real. Like, did not have any filter whatsoever, okay? Me, I tried to be with these people, let me just say this. I love a good hood nigga. A good hood nigga to the point that you cool, like you laid back, you chill, but you got my back, I got your back, we got each other back, period. I can fuck with that. But these niggas these days, they'll be like, look, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I ain't had nothing. This ain't my fight. Okay, go on, pussy. Because that's what I'm going to call you. What Cardi saying that? She said, I don't want your punk ass man. I'm too tough. Because some women are tougher than these fucking men. And that's what I had to deal with in my prior relationship. I had to deal with a man that lost his nutsack somewhere. Get your balls back. Because it's like now, this woman pretends not to be his girlfriend. He pretends this girl is not his girlfriend. But yet they're in my daughter's school harassing me. Okay? People thinking like, oh, she all. First of all, him going to the judge talking about I didn't take my medication because I did not find out. So I had a legal consultation with somebody and they told me the reason I was going to court. So I jumped on the call. And I said literally everything verbatim what the lady told me to say. The just okay. I thought the damn gremlins had popped up. I said, this shit is crazy. I'm looking at all this way too. And so he has definitely been, everything has been about him. I'm the one that filed the fucking divorce. So what the fuck is going on? So I need to change my judges. I will let everybody know y'all do have a right. If a motherfucker tell y'all you don't got a right to change your judge, if you feel like that judge is biased towards you and you feel like they not supposed to be doing some of the things they doing, like they just took my motherfucking daughter talking about I went in court, which was a lie, then said she missed 30 days out of school. How do you miss 30 days out of school and you just got in the National Honor Society? And the birds are chirping. My point is that. So, like I said, I didn't want to have a crazy relationship with my ex, but I can't trust him. So, it wasn't that I let him come back around me. It was like, okay, if we're on a good note, we're on a good note. If we're not, we're not, okay? And I really wanted to just cut off ties with him. He get his daughter, pick up, go on about your business. But now you were putting me in weird spaces where you were messing with my child. Now, the only reason he cares about her is because he looks at her as, oh, I can file her on my taxes. That is not what parenthood is about. And we're talking about somebody who's a foster child, okay? So he lie just because. He'll play victim just because, and all of that shit. And then he'll talk that shit to all them other people. But at the end of the day, I already know what the fuck it is, okay? And with that shit being said, I keep it moving. But motherfuckers, it's just like they want to, no, let's put this bitch down. We gonna shut this motherfucker down. You ain't gonna shut a motherfucking thing down. Pussy. So, I watch. Well, people tell me to watch what I say, but I'm not gonna watch what I say a lot of times because I'm fucking authentic. I'm not a fake ass motherfucker. Like, I'm going to be real with your ass. And if I feel like you don't deserve my time, you don't fucking deserve my time. And it's just that. So I miss my baby. I do be reaching out to her via email. I'll be texting. I say, actually, daughter, I said, I'm gonna be pregnant on my birthday tomorrow. That little girl say, I will come down, I will march down the street and kick you in your stomach. I said, this little girl is a trip. So basically, I can't have any more children. My kids are replicas of me. I listen to their stories and I just be like, they responded like their mama would respond. TJ just told a story about some girl. I forget the story he was telling me. But the shit was funny as hell. I was like, hell no. And then my older son, he's going through some case, right? And so he said, I gotta look this man in his eye. This fool get back to the car. And he said, this man was like, his ass was cockeyed. So he said, he looked at the bad eye, and he said he couldn't do it no more because he didn't know which way he was looking. I said, I'm done. Baby, when I said, he said, I'm firing him. I said, because he cockeyed. He said, yeah. That shit funny as fuck, Joe. Like, for real. On some real shit. I be thinking about a lot of things. Like, movies we used to watch, right? And I think about, like, Poetic Justice. Let's think about the scene where Chicago and Isha is into it, right? So Isha, she go out there and he's like, why the fuck you gotta make so? He said, it's a beautiful ass scene right here, and you gotta make shit all bad. That's how hoes are. Because the bitch really already talking about, she gonna give you one more hit. You gonna get one more hit like it was crack, and then she gonna be gone. So anyway, she ended up, they arguing and shit like that, or whatever the case may be. Now I'm thinking to myself, okay, they out here arguing and fighting and shit. Lucky said in that motherfucker car, she said, look, you ain't gonna help? He said, no, I ain't got shit to do with that. He said, shit, this ain't my motherfucking fight, shit. Basically, Lucky like, let them hoes fight, shit. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, so then when they finally break the fight up and they get into a fight, him and Lucky get into a fight, boom, 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 right? Then all of a sudden, how the fuck Chicago find that damn brush that Lucky threw? He threw that motherfucker like across the bridge or something. All I see is him. I said, that shit is crazy. I just think about certain parts of the movie that people probably wouldn't really look at. Like, let's go back to Set It Off. Why did Cleo's girlfriend never talk? I ain't never heard that woman say a word on the whole scene. All I heard her was go when she was crying, when Cleo got killed. That's the only time I heard her say something. I was like, wait a minute. This lady can't talk or something? Why ain't let her talk to her girlfriend? Like, she just basically whatever Cleo wanted, she did. That's what it was. And I said, that's some crazy shit to think about. Then the other thing I think about with Boys in the Hood. Because I'm talking about all 90s. I love 90s flicks. I don't care. I love it. I love it. So anyway. So I'm thinking about Boys in the Hood. And remember, when they had came back, they got the ball, Doughboy got the ball back and all that stuff, right? Remember that? So he got the ball back for his brother, even though he got punched in the stomach and all that shit. He said, I told you don't bring that ball. He said his daddy got him that ball. and my question is, where the hell was Ricky Daddy at? Because I ain't never seen him in the whole movie. Talking about his daddy gave him his ball. I guess his daddy just like them men that say, I'm going to get a pack of cigarettes and never show back up. My thing is, if motherfuckers tell me they're going to get a pack of cigarettes and they'll be right back. Hey, bitch, bring me some back too. Okay, I want some, all right? And that's how I be feeling about shit. That's just me. So, but then, this is what really baffled me. I was trying to find out, why in the hell did Doughboy go to jail for 7 years? Because remember, he came back on 7 years later. And Doughboy just got out of prison. I said, what the fuck did he steal from that store that had him in prison that long? I'm telling y'all, this stuff is stuff that goes through my head. And so, because remember Ricky told him, he said, I'm going to the store. Ricky said, I don't know what you going to the store for. You ain't got no money. He said, I'm going anyway. That motherfucker went anyway. And lost 7 years of his life just from stealing out the goddamn store. I bet you he stole one of them good ass, them cookies. Them chocolate chip cookies with the ice cream in. I bet you stole one of them. They put your ass under for those. Or them dumb ass, what you do for a contact bar shit. I ain't doing nothing. It's nasty. Okay? I said it. The whole world may not agree with me. But I agree with myself. All right? It is what it is. But that shit was funny. And then what's another thing that I really think about? Oh, I'm gonna get you, sucker. Remember when that fool said, I was trained for combat. I was trained for combat. All that stuff, right? Then that nigga say, They start, they shooting, they shooting, they shooting. Not they shoot. Boy, you just said you was prepared. Oh, lying stuff. And then his mama had to always fight for him. That's why a nigga didn't know how to fight. His mama said, where was you when them little Evans misses was whooping your ass? She said, there you was, calling, man. Jack is a bitch. I just think about all of this stuff and I just be like, damn. And back to boys in the hood. Now, think about this. If a nigga come out, start swinging, I'm tired of this, all that shit, ladies, what you gave that nigga some? Because I wouldn't have gave him none. Because why is you acting like this, and then I supposed to sleep with you? Brandy, what's wrong with Brandy? Was she riding a little short bus or something? I don't remember. I know she was in a Catholic school, but I ain't seen no little short buses, but something was wrong with her. Because ain't no way no man about to be swinging. All this type of stuff. And then the last but not least, Minister Society. Now, I'm trying to understand. Why the fuck was Kane thinking so damn hard when he was dying? He had all this stuff he had to say. And I said, he talking about, yeah, dude. I knew he was going to come back. I didn't know he was going to come back like this. And all of that. I was like, what? This nigga is crazy. So, that is pretty much that. But I was just like, the whole time this man sitting up here thinking, and my grandma and my grandpa asked me if I want to live or die. And now, I'm about to die. I was like, what? I'm telling y'all, I think the parts of movie that people don't even really think about. Because I'm like, this man is having the longest fucking talk ever as he died. But somebody told me that actually that's how it is. I don't know, but I'm not going to spend my last 7 minutes talking about some, do I want to walk through the park? Do I think I can get up? Am I going to die right now? I don't know if I'm going to die right now. But if I die right now, I just hope I go up and yonder. That is crazy. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in to Your Foo Comedy, Living Room Comedy and Poetry. I really appreciate this. My birthday. I had to light it up for y'all. Give y'all a little something to think about. Okay? And going on from there. But it is what it is. Up. And a twist. And a twist. Oh! That's when you show your ass right there. When you do certain dances. I bet y'all don't. And then, I ain't going to do too much of the running, man. Because these going to start running. I love y'all. I pray y'all have a great week. Thank you all for the birthday shout outs. Thank you for everybody that sent me money. They sent me clocking that tea, honey. Okay? Send the clock that tea to the cashier. Okay? All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed weekend. And again, it's your girl, Neca. Westside Neca Dat MFkn Gurrrrl. Yours truly. Real as they come. I ain't fake at all. I will tell a motherfucker what they is and what they ain't. Quickly. Because I'm 43. I ain't got to have no bullshit. Good day, people. I love y'all.